Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today was my husband's birthday. Well, when I post this tomorrow, it'll be, his birthday was yesterday, but today while I'm recording. So, oh my gosh. So even though it was his birthday today, he actually bought me something. Yay! What's in there? So I was browsing Ulta today. I haven't been there in a while. I don't live that close to one, so I only get to go once in a while when we're up in that area. So I browsed around today, and I didn't know if they carried Colourpop, because I'm really on a Colourpop thing right now. And I know like you can order them online, but I'm like, I wonder if they carry it in Ulta. And sure enough, they do. They didn't have as big of a selection as I wish they did, but whatever, not a big deal. But I did end up finding this little guy, and it's super cute. On the back it's got all the names of the shades in here, and so there's another palette called Fortune that I guess connects with this one. That was there too, but I only got this one today. So there's the outer packaging, and then it slides out, and this is what it looks like. But apparently the Fortune palette connects with this one, and you get the whole star after that. So I'll probably look into getting that palette too. And there's the back again with all the shade names. And then you open it up, and voila. So one of the things that I did notice with this palette, this is my first Colourpop palette, so forgive me for not knowing these things. No mirror, which is fine, it's still super cute, but yeah, no mirror. So I thought that was kind of, different, but it's such cute packaging, so I really don't care. I just thought it was weird. And on the colors, I've not messed with them yet. This one I accidentally brushed with my finger, but I didn't do anything with it. It also didn't have a plastic covering on here, which I thought was kind of strange too, but either way, this palette is super pretty. It's just something that I'm noticing the more I look at it, is these colors are all very identical. But regardless, I love the colors. These are perfect colors for me because I don't get too crazy usually with my makeup. So I think we're gonna get along just great. So what I'm going to do is do some swatches first, and then we will put some on our face. Another thing that I did pick up today, I picked this up at Walmart. It's the Beautifully Precise Precision Sponge Trio by e.l.f. And there's 3 in here. These sponges are crafted for precision use. The durable latex-free material allows for a controlled use for flawless application and blending. 3 sizes enable precise application for all areas of the face and can be used with cream, liquid, and powder makeup. Reusable and washable. And it says no animal testing on the back. Right there. So that's awesome. Same for the Colourpop shadow on the back. It's got the cruelty-free symbol right there at the bottom. But anyway, so I needed a new sponge anyway because this is mine, my Morphe one. You can see it's been used, but my daughter, one day I had her go and get it wet for me, and that is what she did to it. So, no more. So I picked these up finally because that was a long time ago. I've not put any foundation on. I'm not big on it anyway, but I especially just wasn't feeling it without a blender. Like, I like the brushes too, they work really good, but I do love the blenders. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like. 3 of them. A regular size one, a medium size one, and a super little tiny one. It's so cute. These feel really soft. This is the first time I've taken it out of the package, so I have not gotten them wet yet. But when I do go to use this, we will see how well they work out for me. I think they'll work fine. I had an e.l.f. one before. It wasn't this material. This is like just like a beauty blender. The other one was more of a spongy material, but it worked good. I liked it. That one just was overused. I used that one a lot. So yeah, there's that. Okay, for our first swatches, we're going to do Center Stage. Very light color. Extravaganza. Nice creamy shimmery color. Showboat. And Delirium. So that is the first top 4 shades in the palette. Alright, and the next 4 in the second row are The Most, Pretty, Razzle, Dazzle, and Stardom. So, The Most, Razzle, Dazzle, and Stardom. Alright, now we're doing the third row, and we have Celeb, Debutante, Pretty, Clubhouse, and Privy, if I'm saying that right. So, Celeb, Debutante, Clubhouse, and Privy. And last but not least, the very last row in the palette. So first we have Posh, which I love that. Then we have Blasé, if I'm saying that right. Nice. And then we have Piece of Me. And then last we have Lifestyle. And I've noticed this is a bit of a messy shade, so just be careful with it. But look at that. Is that not nice? Like, I love it. It's just messy. Like, I swatched it and look. So I'm gonna have to clean that up. So yeah, this is the last row in the palette. We have Posh, Blasé, Piece of Me, and Lifestyle. So there are all of the colors swatched. This one, just beware. This Lifestyle, very messy, but good. So next, I am going to review both of these things in this video. So we will be putting on all of our face makeup, and it's been a long time since I've done that, so that should be interesting. And I haven't done a full face in forever, guys, so forgive me if I'm rusty. I usually just do my eyes. But yeah, we will do a full face, and we will be reviewing this palette. Like I said, this is probably going to be a lengthy video. What I'll do is I'll probably just speed through adding the makeup on my face and the eyeshadow, and just like, you know, pause here and there to tell you guys like, oh, if I like it, how it's working, and then we will see the finished look, and I will give my final thoughts on everything that I am testing out in this video. Okay guys, forgive me now, my husband is next door playing his game, so he's being a little loud, but I've got my new little e.l.f. beauty sponge all wet and ready to go, and we are going to test her out. For this video today, I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and this is in Nude Ivory. Sorry guys, my camera is not picking things up good, but this is one we're going to use. And like I said, it's been a while, so take it easy on me, okay? So one thing real quick, I love this foundation. It works really good, but I really prefer a pump foundation rather than an applicator foundation. But I will say, at least this one is not like a felt tip. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense because my concealer, I use the Tarte Shape Tape. But for the foundations, I do like the pump ones, but I really love this formula that they have, so that's why I'm sticking with this one. Okay guys, so I just finished applying my foundation, and here is the product on my beauty blender. My e.l.f. my e.l.f. beauty sponge. It seems like it soaked up quite a bit of product, but I have to say I'm actually really happy with how my skin looks after applying. I think it looks really nice. I don't know, I like it. What do you guys think? Obviously I can't get these pimples covered. I'm just not having luck in the skin department this week. But I think it looks nice. It's like not full coverage, but I look nice and dewy, and not like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, and I put about 2 layers of the foundation on. So yeah, I think it turned out nice. Okay, so I have never actually used my Tarte Shape Tape to actually, as a concealer. I've used it on my eyes for my eyeshadow, but I've never actually used it, you know, for my under eyes or my forehead, you know, the places where I do conceal. I've never done that. So this is going to be a first, and I'm a little nervous, but we will see how it turns out. All right, let's see. I know you don't need a lot of this because it's very thick. So, and I know that it dries fairly quickly, so we're definitely going to blend. So, let's see. Okay, she's blending. And she's blending nicely. Oh, I'm happy with this. I was a little nervous because reviews were hit or miss with this, honestly. I know everybody basically in the beauty community loves it, but I asked people outside of the beauty community how they felt about the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and it was seriously hit or miss. I had people say that they absolutely loved it for everything, their whole face, you know, as their concealer. But then I also had others say that they like it as for like your eye primer. And that was it, because they said that it was definitely too cakey for their face, and I can see why. But I moisturized extra for this video, so it's working out good for me. So I'm gonna set this and I'm gonna do the other side and I'll be back. I forgot to tell you guys, I am going to set with this came in my Ipsy bag. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about it. It is the Ciate London translucent powder. So this is what I will be setting with today. Alright, we have our concealer and our powder on, and I am very happy with the way it turned out. Now I'm going to go ahead and bronze, and I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This stuff is amazing. I love it. Alright guys, now we're going to apply blush, and I'm going to be using the Milani Tea Rose shade. Pretty, pretty. Now it's time for my favorite highlighter. I'm going to be using the Lorizzi Cosmetics, and this is the Fine Dew Pot Illuminator. Pretty pink shade, and this is what we are going to put on, and then we're going to layer with a powder highlighter. I'm going to be using the pink shade in here, which is called Unicorn Dreams, and this is from Milani. This is their little highlight, one of their highlighting palettes. But we are just going to put the pink on top of my cream Lorizzi Dew Pot. So I just wanted to turn the brightness down real quick so that you guys can actually see the highlighter. I went a little heavy with it today, but I like it and I think it looks really pretty. Okay, so now we are finally going to break into the Colourpop Fame palette. I actually had my own little plastic piece, so I put that in here to keep my shade safe. But so we're finally gonna break into it, and I'm not entirely sure what look I'm gonna go for yet, but it'll probably be something subtle, you know, and not too wild today, just keeping it calm. I don't have anywhere to go, so it wouldn't really matter, but you know, this is kind of a calmer palette anyway. So I'm going to figure out what look I'm going to do. My eyes are already primed because when I did my concealer, I just put everything on top, concealer, set them with the setting powder, and now we are just good to go in. So I'm going to figure out the look, and I will come back to show you guys what I figure out. Okay guys, so here is my finished look. I like it. I had a hard time picking a lipstick to go with it. So my lips look a little rough right now because I put on Problematic from Jeffree Star first. Before I realized, like, no, actually Human Nature is gonna look better. And I think that was a good decision. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I will say, as far as my review goes, I only used the regular sized beauty sponge, beauty blender from e.l.f. Again, it came in this little 3-pack. That's bright in here. But I absolutely love it. It works great. It's honestly the best one I've used so far. I used an e.l.f. one before. I had a Morphe one. I liked the Morphe one, and then I had another e.l.f. one, I believe, and then another knockoff one from like CVS. But out of all of those ones that I've used, this is my favorite. And this is honestly what I would imagine an actual beauty blender would be like on your skin. Like, it feels great. It blends great. Like, I did not have an issue with it at all. So 10 out of 10 for the e.l.f. Beautifully Precise Precision Sponge Trio. Amazing. So now on to the big one for today. Again, this is the Colourpop Fame eyeshadow palette, and I love it. I had a lot of fun working with this. I only used 3 or 4 of the colors. I used Center Stage, Delirium, Razzle, and Stardom. And then I used Extravaganza. So I guess I used like 5 shades out of here. But the colors, they go on nice. They blend beautifully together. And they are pigmented. They work really great. But they, seriously, you guys, they, I wish I had really better lighting in here, because I am in love with the look that I was able to create, and I just absolutely love the way everything blended out. So, like I said, guys, one day I will have this lighting figured out, but I really love this. So, yeah, again, 10 out of 10 for the Colourpop Fame palette. I know there were people saying that, oh, the colors are so much alike and da-da-da-da. And okay, yeah, they are similar. But as far as I'm concerned, if you're like me and you prefer neutral colors like this, you will love this, especially with how nice it goes on and how well it blends. Like, definitely worth it. And, you know, Colourpop is affordable. I think this palette was $22, and there are 16 shades in here, so affordable, and it works great. So that is my review video for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a bit on the longer side. This may be my longest video yet, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope to see you again. Bye, guys.